Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are home. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Silverstone, round 9 of the third and final Virtual F2 Championship in 2023. And this is going to be, hopefully, a thrilling weekend of action at our home event, the home of motorsport. Let's hope we're on for some drama-filled races this weekend. But before we get into the first of two races, which is a sprint race, let's get into the starting grid. Fittipaldi starts on pole position in the Roland Carlin, and behind him is his rookie teammate Jake Dennis, his first ever start here at Silverstone. The last time he raced in the UK was when he raced in Formula E in London a while ago. He's now racing at Silverstone in Virtual F2. Let's see what he can do from there. Amaury Cordeel was third for Invicta Virtuosi, and he's got Yuma Iwasa starting behind him in the Dams car. Then it's Jack Doohan and Victor Martins, the two Alpine liveried juniors, who start 5th and 6th. Teo Porcher, the championship leader, 7th on the grid ahead of in 8th. Then it's Brad Benavides and Arthur Leclerc who complete the top 10. And completing the rest of the grid, we have Frederik Vesti, Oliver Bearman, Jehan Daruvala, Clement Novalak, Dennis Hauger, Jack Crawford, Kush Miney, Ralph Boschong, Juan Manuel Correa, Isaac Hadjar, Richard Forshaw, and Roman Stanek who complete the grid for both races here at Silverstone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the home of racing to begin with Virtual F2. The sprint race is away in just a few moments. Do not miss it. It's time to go racing. The sprint race at home is 5 lights away. And it's lights out at Silverstone. Greg, get away for it. So for the Paddy Monster for Yuma Iwasa, who's gone from 4th to 1st as they head towards Abbey. An outstanding start for Yuma Iwasa as he now heads down towards Village. Iwasa leads from Fittipaldi, then it's Dennis who goes down the inside of Enzo Fittipaldi to take 2nd place as they come out of the loop, and Aintree and Iwasa will lead them down towards the Wellington Straight from Jake Dennis. Then it's Enzo Fittipaldi, Martins, Cordeel, Porcher, Doohan, Benavides, Nissani and Vesti complete the top 10 as Iwasa leads through Brooklands. An amazing start for Iwasa, 4th to 1st, an outstanding getaway. Let's hope he can hang on to it for the rest of the race. But Dennis, what we know, will be lurking right behind him. Let's watch out as we watch them towards Cox. Yeah, Dennis on board with him now, looking to catch up to his fellow Red Bull Junior in front as they come out of Cox. Let's hope Iwasa hangs on to the lead for the rest of this race. Dennis will try and keep him under pressure as through Maggots and Beckett they go then. Iwasa is hanging on to the lead, ill under half a second from Jake Dennis as they come out of Chapel and down the Hangar Straight towards Stowe. Jake Dennis is getting a slipstream, won't be close enough to get past the Yuma Iwasa, but he is still lurking the Japanese driver on him. And they are now close together as they head down towards Vale. And Iwasa will come to the end of the first lap in the lead as through Club we go. And onto the Hamilton Straight, which was being renamed by Sir Lewis Hamilton from 2021. Iwasa leads at the end of the first lap from Dennis and Fittipaldi, the top 3. We're looking at Frederik Vesti, who's putting pressure on Roy Nissany, and he's looking to get the move done before they even get into Stone. I believe he's got the move done. He has indeed, and that is 9th place now for Frederik Vesti. The Danish driver moves his Prema ahead of the PHM. Into Maggots and then Beckett. Dennis is still lurking behind Iwasa. The crowd will be roaring for Jake Dennis to try and get past Iwasa as they head down the Hangar Straight now. Dennis is going to go for it round the outside of Iwasa. They go side by side down the Hangar Straight, and Dennis goes round the outside going into Stowe, but Iwasa will hang on with the inside line. Dennis nearly goes off the track, and they're still side by side into Vale. Dennis with the inside. Iwasa's still there. He's going for it to the inside line. They touched. Dennis has spun round. Damage for Iwasa. I know it's for Iwasa because I can see the debris from the Dams car. Iwasa made contact with Dennis, and that is Jake Dennis's home race disaster in the sprint here at Silverstone. Wow, what drama we've had on lap 5. Yep, that is crazy indeed, Jake Dennis. That is heartbreak for him. He'll be hoping that for a safety car later on, but that is surely Iwasa to blame for that. What is he doing? He just spun me out completely. And Enzo Fittipaldi goes right round the outside of Ayumu Iwasa overhead. Enzo Fittipaldi takes the lead of the sprints race here in Silverstone. A lovely move of the Brazilian driver. We know Iwasa's going to lose time to him with that damage he's got. But yep, he's surely going to get a penalty for that. Ooh, he turned in on me. I don't think he did, are you? Oh, Martins wanted to have a go, but that's now opened the door for his teammate Teo Pourchaire, the championship leader, looking to score more points. Someone's got an issue further back, I think, as through goes Pourchaire on Martins, and that's someone slow. It's Amaury Cordeel. Amaury Cordeel has got an issue. He's out of the race as Pourchaire has got ahead of Martins. A lovely move for the Frenchman who's up into third, and he'll surely move up to second. Iwasa is making mistakes everywhere you look. So I think this is looking to be, I'd say, the crowd are in shock, I think. What's happened? Oh, that's the reason why Jake Dennis has gone very wide through Brooklands. He rejoins the track in last place still, coming out of Luffield. But I think that might have been a mistake for Jake Dennis. Let's hope we get a replay of it. Right, so here's a replay of Jake Dennis. He just passed where Cordeel retired, and oh my goodness me! That was so close. For Jake Dennis, how on earth did he not roll into the back of the Van Amersfoort? My head. Oh my god, that was so close. And this is the replay of the DNF we saw from the Invicta Virtuosi car of Cordeel. So Cordeel, the first DNF of this sprint race. Boop, engine's gone. I'm out, sorry. Pourchaire is going to have a go round the outside. Of Ayumu Iwasa, is he going to get the move done? Round the outside, into Stowe, double on ART, teamwork right there. And Martins gets past Iwasa as well. Pourchaire's up to second, which will be more points for his championship. Martins is up to third as well. Iwasa down to fourth. ART looking to extend their lead in the team's championship even further. There's Enzo Fittipaldi, keeping it all calm to himself at the moment. Oh, the crowd are roaring for some reason. What's happened? Oh, that's why! Big crash! Jake Dennis into the barriers! That's a huge, huge smash for Jake Dennis. We didn't see what happened, but he's gone off into the gravel and he's gone into the barriers, and that could really, really wreck his hopes of the championship now. Jake, are you okay? Boop. Yeah, sorry. I just had no brakes into Abbey. Boop, sorry. He said he had no brakes, so maybe that's the reason why. Let's hope we get a replay of it. The safety car's been deployed, by the way. If we take a look at what happened to Jake Dennis, tried to turn into the corner, and oh, he's lost it. Had no brakes, and boom! He's run into the barriers. But how did he lose brakes? It's flat out through that corner. I think he must be a bit distracted for something. Maybe something was distracting him and then he lost the car and then lost the brakes and went into the barriers. Oh dear. Well, that is Jake Dennis again losing a lot of points in the championship. He's now going to be 52 behind Teo Pourchaire now. So he's got to think of something if he wants to get himself back in his championship. But all we know is that possibly, if Pourchaire keeps getting good results with Dennis behind him, that could be his championship over already. Oh dear. Once again, in Virtua F2, an outstanding win for the Frenchman. He has done it again. Teo Pourchaire is victorious, and he will be very happy with that. And he extends his lead in the championship, and he's getting closer and closer to winning this title once again. Bravo, Teo, bravo! Yes, Matt! Woo, yes! Yes! Wow, good job, guys. A great win for Teo Pourchaire. His, I believe, 4th win of the season, and he extends his lead in the championship over Jake Dennis, who's crashed out. Enzo Fittipaldi and Victor Martins complete the podium. Jehan Darulov with an impressive ball played. The safety car really helped him. Frederick Festi finishes 5th ahead of Ayuma Mawasa, Brad Benavides and Dennis Hauger, who also got helped by the safety car to give MP double points. Well done to them. So let's hope they can do it again tomorrow. Teo Porcher, as I said, now has a 52-point lead in the championship. Fittipaldi 1 point behind Dennis. Martins is in 4th in the championship, 58 points away from Porcher, but 6 away from Jake Dennis and 5 away from Enzo Fittipaldi. But that was only the sprint race. We'll be back for the feature race tomorrow here in the home of British Motor Racing. Hope you can join us for the feature race here at Silverstone when Virtual Formula 2 returns.